Welcome to this session on multiple intelligence that will be dealing with a restaurant of the mind. Now, we're looking at a restaurant of the mind. We're going to have 8 different people that are coming into a restaurant, and we're going to be looking at how they are attracted to, become comfortable with, and skilled in different ways of processing information. So our first person that's in line at the restaurant is a logical mathematical learner. Now, a logical mathematical learner needs things like calculating, graphing, outlining, loves classification, loves estimating. This person has taken the menu and is looking at it and is trying to decide if they want the special of the day, which includes a dessert, or they want to just order a la carte from the menu. And they're trying to decide, is it worth it to pay an extra 75 cents, perhaps for something that I really don't want for lunch? Or is that savings of $2 worth it if I would get it? So that person is very logical, mathematical. The next person in line is verbally linguistic. Now, this verbal linguistic person is listening to a conversation that somebody has. The verbal linguistic person likes to deal with vocabulary, likes poetry, journals, likes impromptu speech and reading. Well, this person heard another person at the table say, "I wish they would give fewer mashed potatoes because I can't eat it all." And she was thinking, I wonder if she should have said less mashed potatoes rather than fewer mashed potatoes. Well, that person is very verbal linguistic. The next person in line is an interpersonal learner. This person is attracted to, becomes comfortable with, and skilled in different ways of processing information. Now, the interpersonal learner likes things like cooperative learning, likes to work in groups, and is usually pretty good at figuring out the moods of others and their emotions. Now, this person is looking at this one table and can see by the look on this one person's face that there's some things aren't going on very well at that table. In other words, there's some tension and almost like an icy feeling at that table. Well, the next person in line is looking at all the tables and thinking, you know, none of us would have to stand here if they could get that table arrangement a little better, and is figuring out how they could do a better job in that table arrangement. Now, this person likes things like films, likes things like videos, markers, designing, painting, and charts. The next person in line is listening to the music and thinking, you know what, they shouldn't be playing that elevator type music. They could have a much better ambiance if they played a better music. Well, that person really loves music, hearing music, perhaps even playing music, and it's great for stress relief. Well, the next person in line is thinking about a shot that they missed when they were playing racquetball at lunch, and in their own mind is trying to figure out how they could do better in making that shot next time. As a matter of fact, they're also thinking how great it is to be able to exercise right before lunch. These are some of the ideas that a person that is attracted to, comfortable with, and skilled in this way of processing information. Our next person is an intrapersonal learner. Now, this person is thinking about something that had happened earlier that morning. They had done something that they thought was very noteworthy, and when the boss looked at it, he didn't make any big deal about it. And the person is very disappointed and thinking, is disappointment a form of anger? Well, with an intrapersonal person, you have things that they're dealing with, things like dreaming, they're dealing with meditation, metacognition, goal setting, and memories. Now, our final person, and we don't have a chart for this, but we'll tell you about it. This person actually moved from where they were and went over to a plant that they had seen. And they stuck their finger in the plant and said, yep, overwatered. Well, that person is a naturalist. that person is drawn to things that deal with nature, things that deal with rocks and minerals, and things like animals, dinosaurs. Well, we just took you to that restaurant and showed you 8 different ways that people process information, remembering that every one of us, not because we want to be, but we are attracted to, comfortable with, and skilled in different ways of processing information. Thank you.